Aries, I hope all is well. Nice to see you. Welcome in. Kick off your shoes. Get yourself a beverage of choice. Let's see. Happy Monday. Happy new week, guys. Welcome to your reading, Aries. Let's go ahead and shuffle some cards and get you some messages. I felt drawn to combine two decks together, so we're going to see how this goes. I have the energy oracles, which I absolutely love, and I have the wisdom of the oracles as well. We're going to set the tone of the reading, then we're going to be getting into a main spread. Only take the messages that resonate, leave what does not resonate for someone else. I could be picking up on your energy, Aries. I could be picking up on the energy of something or someone around you. Flip the roles as you see fit. Also, personal readings are currently open. I have reopened my books. So if you are interested in grabbing a personal reading, please do reach out to me at blackbutterflydiamondtarot@gmail.com and I'll be happy to speak with you to arrange that. Okay. Please check out the description box for everything that you need to know about me and the channel and so forth. There is a discount code available for Rose Forever New York to get yourself $20 off over the next 30 days towards their rose preserved real rose collection. Okay, various gifts and things on there. Mother's Day is coming up internationally. We over here in the UK have already had our Mother's Day, but yeah, for those of you who are interested, please do check that out. You can get something nice for yourself. There is a discount code available for you, my own personal discount code. Thank you to them. Let's see, messages for Aries. Let's take a look. We have clean it up. We have flexible, never-ending story. TikTok, time to go. Between worlds in the reverse. So you are making a choice, a decision. Some of you could be ending something. Some of you could be moving on. Some of you could be fixing certain elements of a situation to make things more smooth. You could feel like something has dragged on too long, and this could be somebody to do with you as well. Any more? What is this about for Aries? Healer of the ages. I don't know if you was trying to work on something with someone, and it's like fourth chakra archangel Raphael, matters of the heart. Okay, so loyal heart. Yeah, there's something about love here. Definitely go the distance. You could have been trying to hang in there to heal a relationship, and there's been a lot of talking between you and a person, a lot of back and forth. You could feel like talking has been falling on deaf ears. Give me 1 second, Aries. Talking has been falling on deaf ears, and it's almost like, okay, as much as what I might care for the situation, or I once did, it is now time for a decision to be made. I don't know if you've been giving somebody the benefit of the doubt or a lot of grace to tidy something up or to make something right with you, but it's almost like feeling like we're in a cycle. Something's going round and round, on and on here, and you may be establishing that it's time to leave, choose a path, because between worlds is in the reverse. But you've been talking to somebody, you've been possibly trying to iron out a situation or heal something, and this is kind of giving you energy of, you know, I'm gonna cut my losses at this point. This could be somebody who you've dealt with over a period of time, most definitely. Most definitely. Okay. Let's grab some tarot and see. Only take the messages that resonate. So for those of you who are in the midst of walking away, I do see that that could be for you. Let's take a look. Oh, Four of Wands. Some of you, that just popped out. It's a relationship, a marriage, a commitment of some kind. Okay, let's see. Messages for Aries. Tell me about Aries and what they need to be aware of at this time. Messages for Aries, please. 10 of Wands. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse. We have the Hermit. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo, the Ace of Coins. Some of you are going elsewhere for a new opportunity, especially if you've been dealing with something that's particularly burdensome or hard. Some of you could feel like something's too hard to get off the ground or get over. For some of you, okay, this is quite specific. You have attempted to reconcile with a person and it's almost like too much water is under the bridge. Too much has happened in a situation, so you're realizing that you're just over it now and you want to go towards something else. This could be you or someone else that you're dealing with. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Temperance in the reverse. There's been a lot that's gone on in a situation, and I feel like some of you could be either calling a truce or waving the white flag on something, like this is too hard to get off the ground. And this could be like somebody who you've either consistently tried to get over something with or heal a relationship with. This could be somebody who's attempted to return to you or you've attempted to return to them, and it just can't get off the ground because there's too much to sift through. You could be establishing that something's just too hard at this point. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. The Seven of Coins in the reverse. The Four of Wands. This could definitely have something to do with a person who you either live with, resided with in the past, or had some sort of connection to. For some of you, if you do believe in the twin flame dynamic, this could be your twin flame. High Priestess. And the Fool in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card. What is the Fool in the reverse? One more. Fool in the reverse. Two of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck, King of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Somebody doesn't want you to move on to a new relationship, Aries. I'm seeing that quite strongly. And you could well have a new relationship that you could be keeping under wraps here. There's definitely another avenue that you're interested in, especially if this is like a situation where you're giving up on a marriage or a commitment here. I see that you are definitely between two different situations, or someone here is. So this could be something that you're keeping to yourself, or you're not really revealing your next move. Some of you are planning to move away in silence, or definitely just cut the tie of something without speaking about something. I feel like someone here has been speaking and speaking and speaking and speaking, and you're drained. Have you ever been in that situation? I feel like some of you are in that situation currently, where it's like, I can't speak anymore on this because nothing's changing, or it's almost like so much has gone on. We are trying to negotiate here. We're trying to push forward, but it's like, well, now it's starting to drain me. Now it's starting to mentally affect me. So before I reach the point of no return where it changes me, or, you know, I have more to heal from, let me exit the situation now. That's what this is kind of giving here. Somebody definitely doesn't want you to move on. If you are dealing with a new relationship, or you have a new opportunity, a new offer, I feel like somebody's going to be very disappointed that you have decided to go in that direction, okay? Or you, them. Them, you, or you, them. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. Because it's almost like, okay, well, now I know that it's over because there's another person in the picture. This is what this person is going to be thinking. Tell me about the Hermit. Three of Wands in the reverse. Some of you have waited for change, and change ain't happening. So it's like, well, now is the time for me to move. Now is the time for me to go towards the new love. I see new love here very, very strongly. Tell me about this Ten of Wands and the Seven of Coins in the reverse. You're deeming something as a waste of time, or something that you don't want to put into anymore. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. The Two of Swords in the reverse. What's that? Being open. That you're being honest with yourself. That you could have tried to revive a situation. This is like a failed reconciliation attempt. And when I say failed, it's like, you know, you've tried to get over stuff. Or maybe there's just, what has happened here? What was you trying to work on here with this person? Some of you, it's a Scorpio or a Leo. King of Cups in the reverse. The Four of Coins. Somebody could have been emotionally unavailable in the past or very stingy with their emotional intimacy where it comes to you. You could have been feeling like somebody wasn't opening up enough, or you couldn't connect with this person fully emotionally for whatever reason. This could be like a masculine water sign. Heavy Scorpio. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Scorpio. Someone was holding back feelings, but it was through a state of like wounding or something like that. It got frustrating for you. So it's almost like you started to feel apathy. So have you ever felt so much that eventually you start to feel nothing at all? That is kind of what this is giving for someone here. I don't know if you've ever been in those shoes, but this could be how this turned out for you. And the minute that somebody tried to connect with you or got the energy of like, okay, crap, this person's about to walk away from me, or this person's closing off from me because I'm closed off to them, that's when they possibly tried to, you know, resurrect something or put more effort in or reconcile with you. And it's just deeming to be like apathy at this point. Like it's almost like caring about something, working on something, speaking so much that it's almost like it drives you to the point of I don't care anymore. And this is what's going through your mind. This is how you're feeling. Only take what resonates though, but it's like somebody is really flustered now because it's like they could have held back for too long, or somebody was emotionally stunted, emotionally unavailable to you. And you're seeing that, you know, you don't have to be in a dead-end relationship. You don't have to struggle with somebody who can't be open with you, who you can't connect with, or you can only go so far with. Hence the reason why you're really being honest with yourself about not being happy, even though you wanted to resurrect a situation in the past. That's what I'm seeing for a lot of you. The World card in the reverse. You definitely tried to have another go around or something here with the Hierophant. Could be a marriage. It's almost giving the energy of trying to make your marriage work or trying to make the relationship work. And someone here is giving up, okay? What's going to happen here with this new situation? I see you going cold on a person who you just couldn't connect with adequately because of them closing off, or every time you wanted to kind of like get somewhere with someone, they would close down or shut down on you. That's what this is giving. What's going on with this new situation here? Four of Swords in the reverse. If you have, Judgment with the Magician in the reverse. There's definitely somebody who is opposing this new beginning. Okay? Definitely someone who's opposing this new beginning. I see that you're going to feel like things are opening up for you. This definitely could involve a new person. But this is like giving the energy, I'm finally going to act on doing something for me. I'm finally going to go where the love is. I'm going to go where the opportunity is. I'm going to go where the emotional availability is. And for a lot of you, you are realizing that there's a lot better out there somewhere else. Okay, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles is here. So, you know, there's definitely somebody who doesn't want this to happen. This could be somebody who feels like they've lost control on a situation with you, but it's like they were playing it too small where it comes to just admitting certain things or being open. Somebody wasn't emotionally fluid where it came to a relationship. So it's like, what do I do with that? You know, if you're not open to this, then there's very little I can do with that. And it's like someone's giving up here. Someone's definitely giving up here. Okay. Let's grab a different deck. What does Aries need to be focused on moving forward? What does Aries need to be focused on moving forward? The Six of Wands and the Chariot card. Successfully pushing forward and moving forward with something. Focus on your success. Focus on your forward movement. Focus on what is needing your attention the most, okay? And that could be where you're going, you know, the journey ahead, what steps you're going to take to have the success, whatever goals that you have in the pipeline. I do see that being very successful, providing you lay down the foundation and the pathway for you to access that, if that makes sense. So you might have a goal, and it's like, well, having a goal is great, but if you don't plan on how you're going to get there, or create a plan as to, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to do that, it's kind of just the goal with no stepping stones, if that makes sense. 10 of Wands in the reverse. I see you letting go of something successfully too, because I just feel like it's been a very long time. You've been striving for success, and it's like a lot of you are realizing that success doesn't lie where you've been. The Tower. And some of you are definitely dealing with a Scorpio. You choosing you is really gonna put somebody in a space of destruction. This person could spiral out of control here. What's the Tower? The 8 of Swords. Yeah. Somebody will miss you when you're gone. The Temperance. But you know what? Somebody will miss you when you're gone. It's almost like they're going to feel like their world is crumbling. But the good thing about this is you have your peace. And the Temperance in earlier came out in the reverse. So this situation has been very chaotic for you to navigate. It's been very all over the place. The Justice card is at the bottom of the deck. And as much as what you tried with someone, you definitely was trying. I feel like you were even possibly sacrificing your own forward movement. With the Knight of Pentacles, things could have been very slow for you. You could have missed out on even a golden opportunity here for you to progress or move forward, or you were stuck with someone in a rut. That's what I'm kind of getting here. You tried to work on this. You tried to, different approaches is what I'm getting. When that doesn't work, you tried something else. When that approach didn't work, you tried something else. That didn't work, you tried something else. You could have tried various ways to kind of like feed life into a connection. And with the Justice card at this point, it's like, well, now you need to choose yourself, Aries. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius who's stuck in their head, but there's something here about somebody dreading this day, and this day has come. And, you know, like I say, the good thing about this, Aries, is that you are walking into an energy of peace, which is possibly something that you didn't have in a previous situation. Last cards. Oh, fell on the floor. The Emperor in the reverse. Yeah. You're kind of spinning someone's head with an ending. Death card is here. A lot of you are dealing with a Scorpio. Somebody's realizing that something is really over with you. Aries. The Emperor in the reverse. This ending is going to twist somebody the other way. If they felt like, you know, you would continue putting energy into this, or continue consistently working on this, or sacrificing and trying to meet them halfway, I feel like you're dealing with somebody, Aries, who wasn't meeting you halfway. And, you know, relationships take two people. Navigating conflict and resolving things takes two people. So even if this person returns back to your life or attempted to reconcile, if there was no change behavior, guarantee you that's going to fail again. If it failed in the past, it will fail again. So the same issue that could have been present, the emotional unavailability, the not being able to open up, the closed off energy, the shutting down, all of that stuff is what I saw here. It's like, you know, it's going to be destined to go the same way. And it's like, okay, right, I'm not going to go down this road again with you. I've established it's not working. I've tried all different ways with you. At this point, I'm spoon feeding you a relationship. So let's just end this here. And I feel like you're going to be more peaceful for it, Aries. I do. Someone else, not so much, okay? Aries, I'm going to get out of here. That was your reading. Only take the messages that resonate. Thank you so much for your love, your support, your donations to the channel, everything that you give to me. It goes a very long way, and I appreciate you. Have an amazing week, Aries, and we will catch up very, very soon. Mwah. Love you. Bye.